What brought you to this area?
Well, wanted to have somewhere in the country to go, like an escape from the city. And so we got a real estate agent and we started the search down in Guilford. This was actually the first property that we saw, and we continued up to, I think, the 8th or 9th line. And we just kind of knew when we saw this. Every time we went to another property, it was like, no, not as good, not as good. So came back here and bought it. And it was just, as I mentioned to you earlier, it was just a cottage. Small little non-winterized cottage.
Did you enjoy the process of designing this house and curating the furniture and the lighting?
Yeah, very much. I wanted it to be, well, I wanted it to be modern, and I wanted to take advantage of it being a waterfront home. One of the things, because I had the sort of experience of living here for a few years before the build, I had the opportunity to go up and down the lake and see other homes. And one of the things that struck me was a lot of these homes are really set back far away from the water. And I thought, well, I want to be at one with the water if I'm living on the water, especially because I've lived in places that have beaches. Now, we don't have a beach here, but I want to bring that water in here. So that's why when you walk through the front door, you feel like the house is like on the water.
It is, yeah.
Because you look out and you don't see anything but the water in front of you, and that's the effect that I wanted. I wanted to be at one with the water. And I think we pulled it off well. And that's also with the glass and the expanse. And on the interior, I wanted to have that same open feeling so that if you're in the kitchen, you can see right through. Hence the staircase with the glass. Because of all the glass, you don't have a lot of walls for art. But the walls that we did have, I didn't want the light switches to be where they normally are, very high. So if you look at the light switches, they're a little lower.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's to allow room for art. And if you look at the baseboards, all the plugs are in the baseboards. There's nothing in the wall.
Oh,
so it keeps the wall clean. You know, you don't have a plug there and a switch here. And so that was another thing I wanted that we managed to pull off.
Do you paint in the house? Like, do you have a studio here?
I have a studio just downstairs, yeah.
Do you find yourself most inspired to paint here or when you're traveling, or?
Well, yeah, I mean, now that this is the studio, it works because I custom made it the size that I wanted with all the storage and the cleaning and the wash basins and all that. So it's convenient and comfortable. A lot of light, and it's beautiful. I mean, to look out into the lake. So I am definitely comfortable and inspired down there.
And how do your experiences, like in your travels, inspire your art?
Well, it's strange. Like, you'll go somewhere, and if you have some downtime, you sort of take in what's around you, and something will set you off. You know, like the Lip series, for example, which is the black, red, and white with the lips, which look like hearts. That was actually started in Monaco. I happened to be a week in Monaco, and I one day just started sketching in the room, and that turned out to be spending the whole week in the room. And I think I did about 2 dozen in that 1 week.
In a week?
Sketches, yeah. Yeah.
And what kind of elements of this home are you going to bring into into this house? Are you bringing into your new home?
The open
openness.
Concept, yeah. The lot of glass, so you're tying into the view. Definitely do that over there. And I think I'm going to carry over almost everything I can. The kitchen for sure, because the kitchen, what I love about that is that it's a great entertainment kitchen, because you can sit there if you have a small group of friends, and what you don't see is out behind that wall, TV will slide out.
Oh, cool.
So you can be watching games with your friends while you're cooking and drinking and eating, or you can formally entertain because behind there is another kitchen that you don't see from here.
Oh.
So it's like a galley kitchen behind there, or a butler's kitchen, where it has everything that this front kitchen has, the dishwashers and everything for preparation. So it's great for entertaining. So I'm definitely keeping that.
That's cool. And how?
And the theater.
And the theater.
Yeah.
What's the theater all about?
It's a 12-seat, three-tiered theater.
Yeah.
And it's got just, high-end top sound and visuals.
So you don't need to leave your house.
No.
Just to go to the airport.
Just to get food.
Just to get food, go to the airport.
Otherwise, they'd see a starving artist for sure.
What's your favorite thing about this house? Like when you stand back and you look at it, like what's your favorite element to this home?
I like how it is situated with the water.
Yeah.
I like how it ties in the lake and the living with the lake. That's my favorite part. I can sit almost, there's no room in this house that doesn't have a beautiful view. Even looking opposite from the lake, you're looking out into the beautifully manicured paddocks and pastures across the road. So you still can look out your window and see a couple of beautiful Andalusian horses and green grass in the summer and the trees. So
it's like paradise.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It is. Paradise and ice.
Paradise on ice.
Paradise on ice. Yeah.
Being an artist, what does that mean to you? The term artist.
To me, an artist isn't just someone who paints I think anybody that's good at what they do is an artist. Whether they're in business or whether they're in politics or whether they're in fashion or whatever. That's what artistry is. It's to create. It's the ability to create something from nothing.